Okay.
What up? What up?
Dwayne ain't there.
Dwayne got a chocolate chicken or something. Sean, how you doing there, sir?
He just went away too.
Shit, I need to be talking and
What
chicken with
you
him. No homo, when I'm with him, but
I'm
Okay.
here because I love soul food. Hi, Mari.
And there you go.
you know what I meant, right?
You said what?
I said, you know what I meant.
No,
Everybody knows what you mean.
nah, I don't. But hey, man. Oh, there's Dwayne. Sue, what's up, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you make it awkward, man.
Awkward. From
It's
What you
awkward
talking
hurt
about,
He
man?
to
not a, he
cricket.
not a, my dude said he not a crip here. I mean, he not a blood here, crip.
nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What he's wearing though?
Hey, Redmia.
Hey, Raz. He's wearing the blade of feet of the Braves. I feel you, Dwayne.
I don't mean nothing.
No, man. They need support, man. This is the time they need support, man. Not
Look
when they're
how far they
winning, but when
got.
they suck. I mean,
Yeah, most
Look,
definitely. They give him that vibe to come back next year.
look how
Didn't
far
Freddie
they got,
Freeman?
though.
I mean,
Didn't Freeman win MVP?
he won something.
Yeah,
I
right.
wasn't paying attention, but I know he was winning stuff. So, you know.
Yeah, all them, that should be a pay bump for all them people. Mrs. Man, what you eating, sir?
Some Doritos.
Huh?
Doritos.
What you say?
Those, man.
Oh, Doritos. I thought you said another D word. I'm about to say, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Anyhow, how everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
All right, we got a super producer in here, Miss Piatra. How you doing, Miss Piatra?
I'm good. How are you? Hey, Michelle.
Thank you, thank you. Are y'all able to hear
Let me
me?
put the phone down.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, they hear
I
you.
can
You
hear
got to
you.
look there.
I mean, I asked how niggas doing in my say shit, so I figure y'all niggas either old, y'all can't hear.
I knew he was talking to me.
One moment.
Okay, how about this right here? How you doing, D?
I'm cool. How about yourself?
Hey man, maintaining, brother, maintaining. I was trying how he doing, but apparently he's fucking up them bag of chips.
Michelle says she here so she won't get fined.
Okay.
But I need you looking up here. This is just in case you need to see. I need you to put the game down.
They can't see what I'm doing. You just
But you humped over and looking
But
at
we know
something.
that you playing the game, bro. Every time we're on this thing, you over there playing the game. You over there playing that dumbass about us or whatever the hell it's called.
well, first of all,
Michelle liked that damn dumb
me,
game too.
me and Michelle are in the group. Uh, she indicted me today. I can't help it that your phone you know, can't do the game well.
Well, my phone won't do it well because it's not an iPhone, man.
I
It's
know,
a
and I was getting to that.
Android, man.
I was getting to that, brother. I was getting to that. If you get that iPhone 12, oh man, I seen a video about the iPhone 12 today. I was like,
Right.
ooh, boy,
Yo, that thing gonna be on
ooh,
fire, boy.
fire. You can
Apple
play,
boy.
you can play Among Us, Almost Us, Around the Corner from Us.
This is us.
Play shit you ain't never thought about playing before.
Right. Yeah, man. Apple, man, they so ahead of the game, man. I mean, it's unreal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I mean,
Hey, Zahira.
they're not Hazel here. They're not including
good evening, Zahir.
chargers. They're not including chargers in your phone pack anymore. So that's a hell of a game.
Where did Sean go? Are y'all gonna do this
Right.
Apple promotion every week?
No. It's not promotion. This is not paid promotion. This is just us talking about truth.
I mean, this is the truth. I
Yeah,
mean, you want us
she
to
know.
speak our truth on this podcast, right? I
We
mean,
keep it real.
Apple. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
She must got an Android, man. Don't listen to her.
Whatever.
You know what she do now? But she's actually about to get an Apple. She about to get that iPhone 12 in about another month, right?
Whenever
Why is
your
my
money
camera not
allows.
working?
Yeah, another 2 years. All right.
Damn.
Oh, you say put the logo up there? Good job, son. I don't know how
I
you did
did
that.
that.
Oh, you did that, P?
Yes.
I'm about to say
Why
I
you
ain't
think
do that.
Sean did it?
Thank you, thank you,
Like, what? Is something on
bro.
my shit?
Don't take away my hard work.
All
Thank you,
right.
P.
Let's see.
You're welcome.
Does that say head
Just like
mentality?
PUBG. I like PUBG too. I got that shit too, bro. A sister, or whoever that is.
That is
Does
Amari.
does
Hey,
that
hey,
say head
Mark,
mentality?
do you take your time every damn week to change your name on your
Or
pages and
start a
make
new
up different
page?
pages?
You know
Yeah,
what?
like
I think I know what he doing.
what?
Pornhub give a week free worth of porn. You got to be a different user. He's smart.
They ain't got nothing to do with YouTube, bro. What you talking about?
You got to create an email address to get a different. Oh well, you say he's changing his name. You right. You right.
And who going through all that for Pornhub when porn? Anyway,
You'll
not
be
gonna get into
surprised.
it. Anyway, so
You'll be
Right.
surprised, bro.
yeah, I'm not trying to give them the keys to the castle. Let them figure that shit out damn self. So I was asking Dwayne how you doing. How you doing, Sean?
I'm making it.
You can get his
Awesome.
fucking face on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him and
I'm
his
getting my
camera.
groceries.
You didn't want to do that before 8 o'clock?
I tried to. The dude was late.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you had somebody Postmate too?
I guess my sister did it,
Oh, okay.
and I feel
All
Did it
bad
right.
because
cost
it's
like an
raining
arm and a
outside.
leg?
I don't know what it costs. I didn't pay for it.
Oh, okay.
That's a yeah. You already know.
I went
We
to
had
Oh,
Gap.
they
finance fee.
Hey,
capitalizing
bro.
on people's laziness, man.
Well, you know
Okay.
what? In this era, I won't even say necessarily just laziness. They capitalize on the fact people don't want to be around people.
I did not pick
Maybe,
this.
but I mean, Corona ain't been around forever. I mean, Uber
Well,
Eats and
they
all the
talking.
other stuff was
They
here
said
before.
Corona gonna be around until 2022. They said
Who are they?
Corona,
that's what they were talking about on the debate.
Okay, you believe that shit, huh?
Yeah, I do.
man, Corona gonna be around forever.
I
Yes.
believe that.
Hey, Dwayne, Michelle asked you a question. She said,
Whose
Dwayne,
phone keeps making a noise?
gotta
I
be.
heard. What's your name? What's your sign? What's your interest? Who you be with? Things that make you smile. What was the day gonna be?
That's a song, ain't it?
Oh, so are you gonna call your crew and then I'm gonna call
That's
my crew
Biggie.
and then we could
That's
rendezvous
so
at
Lil Kim.
the podcast around 8.
What's
Are
wrong
y'all
with you,
talking dirty
man?
to each other? Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, is this how Christians talk? Dirty to each
I
other?
guess. Yeah. Yeah.
They asked about astrology signs. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how Christians believe in
I,
astrology.
I don't. What? That
But
ain't even that ain't a Christian thing. I don't know why a lot of people go about signs. I hate that. You can be batshit crazy and be whatever sign you want to be.
right,
Oh, okay.
right.
Anywho,
Why the hell she order all this?
in truth, I think Michelle might be a little batshit crazy. So that makes sense.
I
Um,
think so too.
think so too.
I think so too.
She was
Hey
drinking that
Michelle.
Jesus juice.
Hey, I mean,
Camera.
and it's not only for communion either.
Right.
Hey, look. Before we get into the topic, our topic for tonight is
Why the
herd
hell she
mentality.
keep ordering this fucking?
Well, you
All
let
right,
Dwayne introduce it and explain it since this
Yeah,
was his
D.
topic, just so everybody's on one page. But I think we got all the same people from last week.
Yeah, run up. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga, man.
Michelle
All
said
right.
she would shoot her shot, but never mind.
You gotta let Piazza write it.
facts,
You got
facts,
on the right way.
A shot.
facts.
That's the new side hustle of mine, y'all.
Yeah.
She right to
I
You
the
gotta
got
get an
you.
LLC for it.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been proven to work though, so we'll see.
Oh, it definitely does. Whatever.
That's a
Right.
good point too. That's a good point too.
we got to wait and
We
see what
bankrupt.
it look like.
I didn't
Now
say
you have to
95%
hold
of
your end
businesses
of the
fail.
bargain up though and follow through with that. You can't count on everybody to do that. So I can't guarantee results, but I can guarantee you that that original shot is gonna get you some feedback.
So
Mm.
bro, you don't
Yeah,
sound
like a
like
block.
you don't sound like Hitch.
What?
Like hits.
Hitch.
You know Will Smith.
I don't need to sound like Hitch. But believe me, my client that I got right now, he's a special case. So I can't make no promises.
Like special mean retarded.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna
he's,
tell you something
he's
about
a
your
buggy
client.
go getter.
Apparently your client got the favorite spot wrong.
Are you serious? See, that's kind of shit I'm talking about.
They told you what they told you.
They told me Buffalo Wild Wings.
It was Hooters.
How the hell you get those two mixed up?
Chicken is chicken.
Okay.
That's it.
See?
Chicken and
That's
dick.
why I don't make no promises. But anyway, Dwayne, what's our topic tonight?
All right, thank you.
YouTube.
Yeah, true.
And wipe the camera.
The
Like you got Vaseline on that shit.
say what?
Your camera like you got like you in.
Cause it's a light right here. That's why the light is shining
Oh,
over here.
okay. Oh, okay.
Cause I don't turn that light on right there. You see behind me? When you stop playing whatever that damn game name is, and look, you see this light right here?
Oh, where's that? I can't.
Right here. This light
Go
right
some
here.
more.
Yeah,
Go some more. Squeeze it.
This light right this light right here. I don't want to cut it on because it'll be like
It
bright
sounds real
on the screen.
inappropriate.
So
Right.
anyways,
That shit crazy.
tonight's topic tonight's topic is, like I was saying last week, was something that I had been thinking about for a while. Like when you go on like different Instagram posts or whatnot, and you go into the comments, because I'm like a big comment reader, and you go into the comments and seeing different people react to the post, and then you see different people react to other people's reactions or whatnot, and seeing like everybody's opinions on things, and it seems like certain things, a lot of things, a lot of people have the same opinion on, and which is fine, which is cool. I mean, they don't make it wrong or right or whatever, or or false or anything, but it seems like sometimes like people will have the same mentality or opinion about stuff just because they don't want to be viewed in a certain way, or like everyone else views something a certain way, so they're going along with the crowd or whatnot, even though they might in their heart, in their mind, in their hearts, and in their spirit might think a totally different way. But they, like I said, too afraid to you speak up and say like, nah, man, I don't believe that's right, and then afraid of maybe like the feedback or the backlash that they might receive or whatnot. So I was just, I thought about it, but then I kind of, it kind of died down in my mind until I heard the Kentucky Attorney General said about the whole Brianna thing, about it was like a herd mentality type deal. Why everybody was calling for his head, and all the opinions and emotions was because everybody's following the crowd, and this is what's hot.
Yeah.
And first of all, he's wrong and he's an idiot. And
is he though? Is he?
Yeah, we about to mute his mic. We about to mute Hassan's mic. We'll cut it back on once he finishes with the groceries.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you know what? This all right. Okay, yeah. Well, what's your opinion on it?
I just remember this is a judgment-free zone. We gotta let everybody have their opinions if we're gonna do.
I feel like I do agree with him being an idiot, but I also know he got a job to do.
Which is true.
What we talking about, Sean?
He mentioned the dude, the Attorney General.
Okay.
Well, no, I guess what Sean is saying is like, well, he was doing his job. Why does that make him an idiot? I guess. Well, in my opinion, what makes him an idiot is because the facts are right there, but yet he still, still no police officers are being charged besides the one that shot the wall when there's a young lady laying in the ground, a civil servant at that. So, well, I don't know if EMTs are civil servants. They might not be,
It
but
should be
still,
considered.
Yeah, you would think it would be.
yeah.
So
But even it don't matter. It don't matter if she was a damn trash collector. She shouldn't be dead. You
fact.
dig? So yeah, so that's what kind of brought it back, to my attention again. And then, I was just wondering, like, what are some, one of, some of the things that us as this podcast panel here might think, to ourselves, like, hey man, I don't think that's right, even though, the
herd.
the herd is saying something different. You might think something different. So I was wondering, what are some of the things that we might think, that we would think is unpopular.
Most definitely. I get 110%. But Piat, you trying to say something?
I would say so. Resmia made a couple of comments. She said, I usually disagree with folk on social media, but I don't have the energy to go back and forth with a stranger online, so I don't say anything. And then she said, I heard they didn't give the grand jury options for charges and they didn't know homicide was an option for a charge. So, and in response to what Dwayne is saying, I think in certain situations, so I think some things you can disagree on just because it's your difference of opinion. But in cases where it is about basic humanity and human rights, I don't think there's space, and y'all can feel free to push back on this, but I don't think there's space to really have an opinion there. It's either right or it's wrong. To me, in those situations, it's a bit more black and white. Whereas, like the topic I'm going to bring up, everybody can have an opinion about it. But in that situation,
shouldn't be no gray space.
Right. It's very black and white, in my opinion. And I think people who feel like no justice needed to be served, nothing wrong happened, their views are coming from a very specific place and not just from it being, I mean, it's still their opinion, but it's coming from a place of racism and feeling like all humans don't have basic rights. And that to me is very different than I think people crucified R. Kelly and you don't. You get what I'm saying? I think those are very different things than you saying that this young black woman, this young black man, there needs to be no punishment for what happened to them because their life isn't as important as this young white man or this young white woman. Just my 2 cents on that one.
All right, so I might want to start off. You might have a herd opinion.
So I actually thought about this. Do y'all want me to start?
Sure.
So mine is slightly
different. I don't have anything.
Okay. Mine is slightly different than what Dwayne is saying, but I feel like it kind of goes. I think that when it comes to religion, relationships, and politics, that all three of those tend to be a herd mentality for most people. And here's why I say that. I feel like you are trained up and it becomes what you see is what you do. I think 90% of people that are Democrats, they're Democrats because their parents were Democrats and their parents were Democrats. The same thing with Republicans. I think 90% of people that, practice a particular religion is because that's what they grew up with. Mm-hmm. I don't think we often seek out anything else because that is the training that we were brought up with. Like I grew up in church and Christianity was the choice, and if I didn't seek out or look into something different, then that would be what it was. And I feel like it's the same thing for Judaism, the same thing for Islam, for all of it. It's what you grow up with. In relationships, I say the same thing. I feel like a lot of people subscribe to a belief of monogamy, and I don't think that's the only way to function in a relationship, but that's what you see. That's the societal norm. And so therefore people go along to get along is that type of thing. So in my opinion, I feel like religion, relationships, and politics are all very herd mentality based on what you saw when you were growing up.
Now, what else can you pick yourself from monogamy?
There's polyamory or polygamy. I mean, there's lots of different things.
Oh
You don't
no,
even
no,
have to
not
put
a
a
not a
title to
threesome
it.
group.
I mean,
Okay.
it can be
You
if you
don't,
want to.
yeah, you don't even have to necessarily put a title to it. It could just be Dwayne is a perfect example. Dwayne doesn't, and Dwayne, correct me if I'm
We
wrong,
get
but
paid.
you
Put it
don't
on
believe
face.
in committed
He a
relationships, right?
hoe. He a hoe. Yeah.
See, we're not supposed to be
You see?
judging on this though. We're
I'm
having a
not
conversation.
judging. Heaven on earth.
Oh my God.
Not
Anyway,
even.
Here you go with that.
Yeah.
but
See
Dwayne,
how
you don't
that?
believe in committed monogamous relationships, right?
Actually, I do believe in committed monogamous relationships.
Can't tell you.
I just
But these
don't
hoes
believe
ain't
in it
loyal.
for me.
Gotcha.
But I
But that's
believe in it.
But that's
That's
what
what
I'm
you mean,
saying though.
though.
It's not what you subscribe to. I was telling
Right.
D'Angelo there is a throuple that I follow on Instagram. They are a polygamous.
Couple.
You can't say couple because three of them, but they are a polygamous family. They're young black people, and I personally love it. But I feel like even well, Sean says he wasn't saying whole, he was saying heaven on earth. But I feel like as soon as you have an opinion about something that differs from the masses, then people will knock you over the head with it. So you won't hear people, and I feel I can only speak for black people because that's the lens that I come from. But especially in black families, imagine rolling up to your grandmama's house. This is my girlfriend and my boyfriend. Bitch, what? It just it you don't see it commonly. And again, I just feel like it's that herd mentality thing.
Well, I
Because
think
you were
grandma only
raised up
said
to believe
something.
that monogamy was the only way. That doesn't mean it's the only way. Doesn't mean Christianity is the only way. It doesn't mean being a Democrat is the only way.
Oh my gosh, you don't. Michelle, don't leave. Oh shit. You're crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
Your camera froze.
that's
There you go.
to- totally, totally
It's helpful.
100% agree. Um, like you say, I think black people are just Democrats because they came up Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um,
How y'all gonna make this Democrat stuff before people vote?
We're not making anything. We staying fast.
Well, I state and
It's
Texas
it's a
before
it's
people
a
vote.
everything is a learned behavior. You grew up
Right.
whatever religion you grew up is because your family grew up that religion or your family believe in that religion. Therefore, they teach their offspring, which is you, us, etc., that religion. So when you get older, if that's what you believe, that's what you believe. You go into it full hearted, and it is what it is. Same thing with politics, like she said. Same thing with anything. Same thing with idea of what a marriage should be. Same thing with idea what a relationship should be. Education, like it goes across the board. If you come from a family full of people who went to colleges and they're scholars and things of that nature, quite naturally you're gonna more likely go towards going to school, and vice versa. If you come from a family of hustlers, you're gonna probably come out being a hustler versus trying to get a college education and things of that nature. So I mean, it's a learned behavior. And it's across the board. You can go with anything, and kind of get that same ideology across the board. So
I just think it's rare that we deviate from what it
the
is that
structure.
we grew up with, that was taught to us, or what we saw. I just think it's rare, but I think that qualifies as herd mentality.
It's
I can't tell you why I'm a Democrat. I vote Democrat because I've always voted Democrat.
hmm
I think now, as I've gotten older, I start to look more at people individually. But the first few times I voted a complete Democratic ticket and couldn't really tell you what was going on. But I knew I dare not vote Republican, but it was because that was my training.
totally agree.
yeah.
Totally agree.
So do we have a herd mentality? Anybody else?
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, it's not. No, it's not necessarily. The topic really is what is something that you think of one way, but the
We all
masses probably think something
a different
different.
way. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean. I don't mean like you know.
yeah.
I mean, do you have one based?
Um,
I got one. If you don't have one,
I mean, we all supposed to have one. I don't think Michelle will like this one. I think think God's an alien.
Okay. I mean, I think D'Angelo. I don't want to speak for D'Angelo. I'll let him
You hear that,
comment
D?
on it. Huh?
Hmm. Hmm. What's that?
Lord Jesus. I might take his phone. Anyway,
It sound like he getting beat up in the hood. Somebody trying to jack this nigga for his phone.
D'Angelo, Dwayne, I've heard D'Angelo share, I wouldn't necessarily say aliens, but he shared sentiments about the Bible sounding like a fairy tale. Like if you were really to read it and it wasn't coming from a place of your faith in which you believe,
You thought
it
Dr.
sounds
Seuss
like a bunch
wrote
of
it.
made up stories.
It sound like fables.
Right.
Truly, me with my religion, and when it comes to religion, I've always been comfortable enough to give my stance. Like my family grew, if Sean disappear one more damn time, my family grew up like generationally in the same church. They ride or die for this church. And ever since I was young, I just didn't vibe with them. The church makes a shit ton of money, and they're often in very poor communities, and you don't see them do anything for the community. Like I just had fundamental reasons why I just couldn't rock with that shit. And so when I was old enough to make the decision to stop going, I stopped going. Now I did want D'Angelo and I to find a home church that we could go to, but we never found one. Granted, we didn't actually try that hard. We looked at a couple of places, but I wanted to find a home church that I could vibe with. And so with my faith, I definitely believe there's a higher power. Like I believe in God, but do I believe the Bible word for word? Not necessarily, because one thing we do know is that it says King James version of the Bible. Therefore, there have been edits to the Bible. Therefore, none of us truly know what were the words of Christ. We know what has been told to us, but none of us know that for real, because I am a person, and I'm sure Michelle gonna give me some kickback for this, and that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm a person where the loving sacrificial God who, or Jesus, who gave his life for all of us, I'm just not of the belief that he is going to damn anybody that doesn't believe exactly what you believe. Because if you look at a lot of religions, they're just slight iterations of each other. And so I just don't believe, oh, because I'm a Christian, but you're a Muslim, even though we agree, I feel like on 90% of the same tenet, you going straight to hell because you don't believe in Christianity and you don't call him God, you call him Allah. I just don't necessarily believe that, because you can't preach this loving God to me and then also say that he's going to damn everybody else that don't, fall in line with Christianity. I just don't believe that.
So you got a real big
You said what?
dislike for. I said you got a real big dislike for church, huh? Or
No, I don't have a real big dislike for church. Like I said, the church that I grew up with or grew up in, I had issues with that church. Therefore, I don't go there. I mean, I've been a few times as an adult because, like I said, my family ride or die for that church. So, like, my mama might have something going on, and she'll be like, "Oh, I want y'all to come," and we'll go. But no, that's not my church. I don't say
okay.
that I'm a member of that church because I just don't agree with the way that they do things.
So when you go to church and they tell you all the newcomers stand up, you don't stand up and introduce yourself?
I'm not a newcomer. I've been in that church all my life.
Oh, well,
Where that
that's
question
cool.
came from?
I was just it was random.
I know what it was because you ain't on camera, so you don't know what the hell going on. I feel you. It's
My
okay.
my
So
sound
Michelle
keep
said,
going out, man.
yeah. Michelle said God is loving and offers hope and salvation. People have the option to reject it.
Right.
Well, my thing
Dwayne,
is,
I was
We're
about to say,
not
Dwayne,
rejecting it.
can
We
you
just don't agree
expound
with it.
comment?
well, my thing is,
I'm curious.
well, like what Michelle said, it's like X amount of manuscripts or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So these
58.
manuscripts were written by people, I'm assuming. I don't think, I'm assuming they didn't write themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what you
And,
saying, my
when,
brother?
so the one, like how the song goes, like, yes, Jesus loves me because the Bible tells me so. right?
Facts.
Or when people, they want to reference the Bible, when they have like a question or they're trying to retort something, and it's like, well, of course it's true. The Bible, I got my Bible right here, and it's like, well, Bible is a written work, but also you can say like, well, there are all kinds of religions. Like you have, Islam, they have the Quran, they have a Bible, Jewish people have a Bible,
They have the Torah.
Hindu people have a Bible. Everybody has a written work. So
They
it's like
okay.
somebody lying. Somebody's got to be wrong here, because it's, even though they all seem to have basis in the same thing, which makes sense because that whole area,
Oh,
where like religion kind of started, like Mesopotamia and Samaria, all that area. Okay, like Iran, Iraq, Israel, Turkey, Jordan, like that whole area in the Middle East over there. So religion, I'm assuming, started in this general area. So it makes sense that they all will have some stuff in common. But it's like people reference like, well, the Bible tells me this, the Bible tells me that. It's like, okay, it's a written work. Well, I could go write down something and tell you something, to like, all right, this is the word,
but
right?
he's the bestseller.
What's that got to do with anything, Sean?
I'm
Who
just
knows?
saying.
Sean.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just clean. No mommy.
All right. Well, anyways.
You see
Like I
Michelle
said,
comment?
yeah, the Bible, I see that comment, which is fine. But it's like, all right, you have verified sources, which is fine. Like I said, which is great, but
Do
that
she
doesn't
have
make that.
verified sources?
According to Michelle, yes, they have
Oh,
verified
okay.
sources. We have first century sources to verify Jesus Christ, which is fine, but that still don't not make him an alien.
Wait a minute. What?
He can still be an alien. Just like,
I
because
mean,
if you go hieroglyphics, you know what I'm saying, you go into the temples and the pyramids and all this, and you see the writings on the wall, you see
you some
Ra,
weird shit.
Osiris, you see all these other people, you know what I'm
You
saying,
some weird
they
shit,
got
bro.
body like men and heads of like elephants and donkeys
Animals,
and,
a
you know what I'm
bird,
saying,
cats,
right?
and
You, like I said, you got
patriarchs.
Judaism. You know what I'm saying? If you ask a Jewish person who is Jesus Christ, you're like, oh, well, he's a cool guy in Christianity, but yet Jesus is Jewish. Now, granted, I understand Jesus is Jewish because of where he's from, more than anything.
Wait,
But
hold on.
still,
Wait, I just want to address Michelle's comment. Michelle, we're not. First, I got you. I completely understand. And if you want to bow out, no worries. But we're not. Nobody's pushing anybody's face or anything here. It's all just having a conversation. That was the whole premise of this whole episode. Was that we could all just talk and voice our opinions and do so in a judgment-free zone. So I don't want you to feel like anybody's trying to impress upon your beliefs or anything, because we're not. We're just having a conversation.
Mm.
yeah, no doubt. Look, all right, let me. Okay, let me represent by this, Michelle.
Go ahead.
All right, because I know you're
Sister.
deeply religious. I I kind of said that more in jest more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in the church too, just like I'm assuming everybody else did here. I grew up in
Everybody,
a Baptist
y'all
church.
black.
You know what I'm saying?
Baptist.
I grew up in Southern Baptist churches like everybody. Cause
Oh,
we all here from the South.
from
So
South.
I grew up in
Nah,
Southern.
Sean, he's from not from South. But go ahead.
He from South of
No,
us.
yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah.
I
but
grew up. That's how they matter.
right. As long as you grew up. But no, I believe in it. I believe in it.
To a
I
certain
believe in
extent. To a certain
the
extent.
whole thing. I do, like Sean said, to a certain extent. I do have my doubts, but for the most part, I do believe in it. I'm believe in higher power. I believe in spirit. I believe in Jesus, and I believe in God. You know, God, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I do have some doubts. You know what I'm saying? Because as much spiritual I still am a logical being, and you know, and it's just good to try to analyze both sides of it. But you know, I do believe in it. But it's just
Okay,
some of the stuff seems
Dwayne.
kind of funny to me. That's all. But
Well, so not just kind of piggyback on what you said, D, and
because a lot of it can be poked holes in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, most definitely.
It ain't
Me,
all concrete.
I'm not leave that on the island. I'm kind of second what you said. I too believe that I guess God, not necessarily Jesus, but God, the being itself, is somewhat of an alien. Be that how you got the pyramids here. I believe a lot of stuff. Because logically, how I think about things, and I've seen. I'm trying to think of what have I seen. I've seen structures that were built 30 years, 40 years, 60 years ago that you see them now are fucked up, right? I'm talking about trash. Pyramids was built how long ago?
Like a
Long time.
bazillion years ago.
And you still can go in the motherfuckers. The whole process of mummification, when you still have people body, you know what I'm saying? Like all that to me says something else, right? The hieroglyphs that's on these walls inside these pyramids or cave dwellings and the different civilizations and things of that nature. When you have a whole different civilization of people who have no modern technology, has no interface. I mean, no interaction with the modern world, and they're thriving. Like that kind of thing to me says there's something else going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I think us as individuals, I think we have came and we have muddied the waters and we have complicated things to where we have war, starvation, you know what I'm saying? Hate and all those kind of things. I think if you just keep it on a level basis, you know, it'll be a different world. But back to the religion thing, I think it's something else going on there. Because I was reading on this right here, and not the harp on this too long, but I was reading something a while back about the story of the birth of Jesus, and how that same story was a story that was an African folk tale first, and it has been like fucking P Diddy remixed 1,700 times and told throughout different religions, different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been just remixed many different ways. You don't even know where it really originated from. So, but anyway, this. So, anybody else got another? That was a good one, Dwayne. Good one, Dwayne. Hey, you know what? I got a herd mentality. Ashan, get your punk
Yes.
ass on camera. That's a herd
I'm trying to
mentality.
cook.
But my thing is too. Like I said, I think God and Jesus exist. It's not gonna say they don't exist
Yes.
at all. I
Yes,
think they
yes,
exist. I just think that our manifestation of them and our idea of them is a little bit different than what they actually really are.
I mean,
You know
even
what
the
I'm
fact that the Bible told that he had a hair of wool and bronze skin, and then on every grandmama house in America. I don't know about your grandma, I know it's my grandmama house. The picture of Jesus was a white dude with blonde hair. Like, hold on, this ain't this
I
ain't
ain't
what.
But
never
that's
seen
how
a
they
picture of
wanted
him,
them.
man.
That's whitewashing.
Oh,
That's
I
got nothing
know.
to do with.
I'm just saying though, the whitewashing plays a part in the manipulation of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's been remixed so many times to fit a certain agenda that you don't know. You got to figure out what's true and what's bullshit, basically.
Right.
But I got a herd mentality. That's some part hurts people's feelings as well.
Well, it's not about hurting people's feelings. We're just stating differing opinions.
This is
So
just something that you
Somebody,
believe in that you don't
yeah,
think somebody else will believe in and might
possibly,
look at you different.
maybe
did somebody just say that we was trying to hurt people's feelings?
no.
No, it
No,
was
we're
Oh,
just
not
you
trying to hurt
just
nobody's feelings.
disconcerting.
you just
We hurt
making it
Michelle's
known.
feelings. She left.
Did she
I
leave?
I don't
don't think
think it's
she
that we
left.
hurt her. She did. That
No.
number definitely dropped after she said that. But I don't think it's that we hurt her feelings. Like I said, and I saw some of the stuff she had going on Instagram. I mean, on Facebook. She's like she said, she's been in debates all week about the Bible and people who believe differently and stuff. And that's because that's an opinion that it's her belief. She goes real hard for it. She was saying she just ain't got the energy to debate nobody else about it because at the end of the day, she's gonna say y'all wrong. And she gonna quote you all the facts and shit to tell you that you're wrong, and she just didn't feel like that. So I don't think it's that we hurt her feelings. I just think it's kind of like what we were saying before about something that was happening, and people were saying that they come here for a release and a laugh and a good time and stuff, and this didn't necessarily feel like that for her, so she tapped out. But I think while we can all laugh and have a good time, this is also a space of adults where we can have conversations.
I
So
actually knew that was going to happen. And I told myself, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say it. I'm going to just think of something else. But I was like, you know what? Bump that. What would
well,
a Sean do?
that's what I was about to say. But why backpedal on your
Right.
opinion?
What?
I'm not backpedaling. I'm just saying. I was like, no, because I said I got more than one, but that was like one of the, one that was kind of weighing heavy on me. You know.
got you.
Well, I got one way heavy on me. I like R. Kelly music, and I can't truly counsel R. Kelly 100%. I know he fucked up. He's a fucked up individual. I'm not even saying shit that he didn't do. I saw the tape, and he did it. I know
Did you
he
see
did.
the tape? I ain't see it.
I'm old school. I saw tape years ago. Wayne
The actual tape.
Yeah, the
actual tape. VTA.
actual
The VCA. Hard tape. Yeah.
So I know he's a fucked up individual, but
What?
that nigga music is fucking good.
That shit timeless, homie.
When what you talking about? Hey man, it's nothing like a family gathering, and you hear "Step in the Name of Love" come on, and your family be like, "Boy, everybody, the old motherfuckers, the young people who ain't know R. Kelly, hear that song, like, oh, I know this song." So I can't 100% counsel the cat, man. But I do separate the man from the work, right? Even though,
How can you separate it though?
like I just said, I separate the man from work. The man is in
How?
prison. The man is in prison. His work is still on Spotify. Well, I don't think it's still on Spotify anymore.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
it's on Pandora, I think.
of course, because Pandora's anyway. But like I said,
Come on, bro.
I said I just can't counsel the dude 110%.
His music is still on Spotify.
I knew, son. He ain't got Spotify. He got Pandora. Anyway,
I said Pandora. I didn't
Google
say
Music.
Spotify.
he lists commercials and shit. But yeah, like I said, man, that's one of mine. And that's something. Every time somebody bring up R. Kelly and say something, I just be sitting here like a mouse, like, hey, fuck him, cancel him. I'm like, cancel that motherfucker.
I enjoy his music as well. Now I opt not to listen to it anymore, and that's just my stance on
And I haven't heard it in a while.
Yeah, if you still choose to listen to it, that's
I
fine.
just
But
listened to it the other day.
I have a hard time separating the man from the music because he's still going to benefit from the royalties of that music every time I listen to it. So I just opt not to
Possibly
listen to
not,
it.
though.
I get it.
I don't think he owns his royalties. And
Is there really a way to separate the man from the music though?
I mean, we
You just
separate
said
you
it.
from the asinine shit you be saying and doing.
That's a fact.
You
Right.
separate me because you
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 like right now, you in the kitchen with a whole Boy Scout uniform on. And we separating that from you. Okay?
You separate that lawsuit. If you win the Boy Scouts ever,
You're whipping the cocaine and your touch me now Boy Scout jacking on. It's okay.
You know what? I ain't never been a Boy Scout, but I was a 4-H.
Right. I see this outfit. That's a Boy Scout outfit. If ain't a Boy Scout, it's some Harry Potter shit you got going on now, sir.
you're trying to get a cooking badge.
Yeah. Small dinner badge, ass nigga.
You know,
my mommy watch me.
the thing I was actually gonna say instead of saying like the religion thing,
Before you
what
piss Michelle off, okay?
yeah, well she gone now, unfortunately, but hopefully she'll be back next week. But what I was gonna say instead of that, I was gonna say about police officers.
At the bottom.
I'm not with killing them. I'm not with canceling them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not with defunding them, actually, but I am with reforming them.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Because my thing is like there's the narrative, which I agree with to an extent. Like there's like if you got you got 100 police officers and you got 3 bad police officers, then you got 100 bad police officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of agree with that to an extent, but I also want to maybe like think about it from the other side. Like what I try to think is like, well, you know how we say like, if you're in the hood or whatever, right? And you got cats doing dirt, and then 12 come around, trying to see what's going on, and you don't say nothing, right? Even though there's cats out there doing dirt, and you a witness to it.
Mm-hmm.
You're a witness to them doing harm or whatnot, and you don't say nothing because it's no snitching, right?
Right.
Yeah, we condemn the police for that same thing.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, the thing is, that whole no snitching, I get it. You're right. I can't even disagree. I'm about to say, ain't nobody getting killed, but that's a whole premise.
And that's my thing too. Yeah, and that's my thing too. And then, like, well, if you're in the hood or whatever or wherever, and you like, yeah, it's no snitching. And it's like, well, and you saying like, why not? And it's like, well, some harm could come back to you. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like if you snitch on this cat, he killed somebody, and you seen this cat, and you go rat him out or whatever, and then your family's in trouble. They kill off your family or kill you or whatever, right? And I'm just saying, like, what if the police is the same way? You did what I'm saying? Like, what if they see they out on patrol or whatever, and this guy's partner, he out here, he rough up a drug dealer or something like that, or he do some dirt, and his partner seeing that, but they know like if I go to internal investigations, or if I go rat this guy out, you know what I'm saying, the other police officers will do harm to me. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be that same way in the police officer ranks. Maybe not to the extreme as like on the street.
No, actually, you know what? I actually disagree with you on that. I actually think it might be worse than it is on the street, because I think them cats that use legal ways to come and fuck you up or your family.
Right. I think they can do harm to your family, and then like somebody covering for them. You know what I'm saying? But even still, but that's what I'm saying though. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. It's like, well, like like I said, we on the streets and we don't snitch because something can happen to us. You know what I'm saying? It's that same way in the police officer ranks. And I ain't saying it's right, but that could be a reality. They could be afraid for their life too, even though they're an officer. You know what I'm saying? And just like we be afraid for our life. You know what I'm saying? If we snitch on somebody, we be afraid for our life. They put us in witness protection programs or whatever. But it might not be like that for a cop. You know what I'm saying? If I rat this guy out, he still got to work with that cat or work with people that associate with that cat.
You know what I'm saying? So people got your lives in their hand.
Right. Y'all could be on patrol together and you ratted on him and he find out, you know what I'm saying, you over there making an arrest and that nigga might shoot you in the back. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, or so like
you might let you go into a situation knowing that it's gonna be hostile,
right?
And say, oh, what happened?
Exactly. So, like I said, like I'm with the whole reform thing, and I'm with like we gotta get rid of these bad officers. I'm with all that because it's people are right, but you can't just say fuck all cops. And
I'm with defunding too though, because some things they just don't fucking need. I was coming down the road the other day, nigga. I saw a police tank convoy. Nigga, where y'all going to fight Superman? What the fuck you need a whole tank convoy for?
Well, my
Police
thing is too,
protesters.
like they don't need to be out there, like, you know, when you see them on the side of the road in construction sites or whatever. I understand what they're there for, but they need to be a separate entity for that. They don't need to be doing that. They need to be fighting crime. You know what I'm saying? Or you see them like working security somewhere. Now, granted, a lot of that be like a side gig or whatever, but I be saying they be doing that shit, but they be in their uniform and shit.
You know how much
You
money
know?
they get paid for that though?
Of course, they get paid.
Yeah. But still, though, like, I'm with defunding it to an extent, like not totally defunding it, but you know, for like trivial stuff like that. Granted, they should be there to protect and serve and law stuff, not like all these side projects and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
so I have somewhat of a rebuttal, Dwayne, and I can't lie, I heard some of it and then I zoned out on a little bit, because you was kind of long winded. But
Dwayne long winded? No,
a little bit. But
I need to get that point out there, man.
They all went with Michelle, but
yeah.
But
I done drove them off.
So, Dwayne, to your point though, it sounds like I get what you were saying, but it also sound like, in my opinion, what I heard is that you were kind of making some slight excuses for the police, not excusing their behavior, but making some excuses. And I have an issue with that because I feel like when you sign up to be a police officer, you sign up to set yourself to a different standard. So you're not held at the same standard as the average citizen. You have signed up to protect justice and fight crime and put an S on your chest or whatever. And so for you to do the same shit that Ray Ray and Pookie them out here doing, it don't go the same way. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I understand. I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because, like you said, you signed up for this. You signed up to protect and serve, and by golly, you should do that.
By golly,
but yes,
by golly,
yes, okay. By golly, you should do that.
But it's back to the whole reform thing, though, because the system is set up to where the guys and ladies who do want to be good officers who just want to go out here and do their job the right way, and ones who are corrupt, they feel probably, in most times, and I'm not making excuses, I'm just being, honest about it. They feel trapped. You know what I'm saying? Because they are officers, so their neighborhood. You know what? You know a movie better describes this than anything else. I know it's a movie y'all didn't watch. I watched it. It's a Will Smith movie we had on Netflix.
The Blue Thing.
The Blue Thing.
I watched some of that with you.
Hey. Is that the movie with the alien? I mean, with the
like the org type dude.
Yeah, the org joint. Yeah,
I didn't really like that movie, man.
So first of all,
I loved it.
You ain't got no class. But most importantly, though, if you watch that movie, it's the same thing. The org dude, he was an officer, so his people hated him because they feel like he was a traitor to his people. The humans hated him because he was a damn org. And the only thing he wanted to do was do his job and protect people in general. Protect people in general. Excuse me. And it was difficult for him to do that. He had to kind of go against. He had at one point he had to go against officers that because they were corrupt, and he had to kind of go against his people just to get the right justice. But that, of course, was the movie. So it was a little more,
I think that other movie would have been a better example with the black lady. What was it, black or blue?
Yeah,
with Tyrese.
Yeah.
But the moves are similar. Y'all just can't get past the org part. If you got past the org part, they got magic and stuff. That's how shit I like. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, well, Black and Blue is probably a much better example because it's actual police,
I'm gonna go watch
actual human police.
I don't know how it works, but okay.
I type it in, it'll pop up.
Gotcha. Sean, I got a question though. Your elbow been working real hard for like the last 30 minutes. What are you cooking?
He whipping that yayo.
Tacos.
You said hot dogs?
Tacos.
I was about to say, I ain't never seen somebody stir a hot dog as much as you have been stirring
that hot dog. We're like, but these motherfuckers gonna put you.
If I was making hot dogs, I would put them in the air fryer and walked off.
Gotcha.
Air fryer is my home.
But yeah, so Sean, I know your head full of
Chicken tenders,
unheard
chicken
mentality,
thighs.
unheard behavior or opinions.
Okay.
Come on, Boy Scout.
Which are you asking me something?
Nigga, I just said it,
What
yeah.
is your? He's saying, what is your one opinion that
Yo,
kind of goes against the masses that may be controversial
Um,
or whatnot?
no
I
anti-heard.
don't, I don't know. I mean, my personal opinion, everything that goes against, if I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. I don't give a damn who don't. I mean, who cares? Um, I don't really have none. I don't really like white people. I don't know.
I give
I
you
have
one.
nothing.
You had
What?
one recently. You
What?
didn't think that that boy shot Meg in the foot.
Uh, I I mean, but the evidence showed that he did it. She didn't get shot in the foot. She got shot from the bullet fragment.
Regardless, I'm saying, but that was your unheard. I mean, that was your unheard
And
opinion.
my opinion was right. He didn't directly shoot her in her foot.
That's not
None of
what you
this has been
said.
proven though.
Yeah, none of it ain't nobody right.
Yeah,
Right.
I was about to say, but that's not what you said either. Though you said that he didn't do it, so you still technically are false. What you saying?
How? He released the soundbite from his security guard. I don't know what happened. It was fighting and something happened. I really
Um,
So just
don't
because
care.
the security guard said it, that makes it true.
Yes. We got
Oh,
we got we got evidence. We got actual evidence to go off of. It's not hearsay.
what
It's
evidence?
the security guard was in the vehicle when it happened.
What evidence you got? You said evidence. What evidence?
That don't mean you can't
The
lie.
security
No,
guard
no, no. Wait, Kyle. I want to hear this. What evidence you saying you got?
that the security guard was in the vehicle
That's
when it
not
happened.
evidence. That's hearsay. You just said that. I want to know the
That's
evidence is
circumstantial.
visual, physical proof of something happening. So give me the
Bruh,
evidence, please.
he was wrong. I get it. I'm just saying, like, the same way we go in to support Meg, why we can't support Tory. Y'all talking about supporting R. Kelly, and he clearly messing with everybody's niece and granddaughter. Y'all talking about separating the man from the music. Why we can't separate Tory Lane man from music?
First of all, because music ain't that fire. He
You're
ain't
not
got
talking
class.
about his music. Ain't nobody saying shit about Tory
Yeah,
Lanez music.
he ain't R.
okay. Who,
Kelly.
but, who,
Don't get twisted,
but
my
who's
nigga.
taking a stance one way or the other? I feel like Sean, you're the only one that's taking a firm stance.
Yes,
Everybody else is just saying we don't know what happened.
yes.
I don't know what happened, but
I
it don't matter. If I
don't
know
give
what
a
happened or not, everybody took a stand. Nobody really chose Tory's side. Everybody chose Meg's side. And when the Gibson told him he was wrong, they want to fight him, all type of shit. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You still haven't really provided no proof that he
I ain't got
did
to
it or not.
provide proof.
You just keep saying the security guard said he didn't do it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
No, it
The
was a
nigga
soundbite of
the
the
nigga that you
security guard
paying
in the
said
car.
he didn't do it. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
so the security guard can't lie
No,
just because he was in the vehicle don't mean he's not lying.
it was what happened while he was in the vehicle. That's what was played.
But he told you that. That's out of his mouth. There's
No,
no,
he
there's
played
no,
it.
there's no proof of anything.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's not a soundbite from him actually being in the vehicle when it
no,
happened.
exactly.
That's just him
It's a
telling you
video
what
of him in the
his
car.
perspective
And,
of it. That's all.
man, you know what? I
Sound
got
like y'all ganging up on him.
I got a soundbite for you, Sean. Hey,
I'm
go
just
answer your
saying.
door. I'm at your front door.
What was the point of
Sean,
that?
Turn back on
What?
y'all.
go answer,
Sorry about that.
go answer your front door, man.
Don't answer or go answer.
Go answer. I'm at your door.
Why would I do that?
Because I said it.
But I know you're at home.
But no.
I'm
But I said it though.
What's your
Are you
point?
saying I'm lying?
I am because I'm looking at you. I got evidence that
That's
your black
crazy.
ass
So
at
you
home.
basically saying that I have the ability to lie to you. That's crazy. That's I
It's
don't get it.
crazy
But
because
you
I can
can prove
see.
your own point though. You said you have evidence that he's at home because you can see him. We have no
Right.
evidence to corroborate what the security guard said. He just gave an account of it, but that doesn't make it true or false.
Okay, look, all I'm saying is if he did it, he's wrong, but don't burn this man to the cross or don't put him against the cross. Like, can he get his life together, or we're gonna give him the Chris Brown treatment and he got to find his way back like Chris Brown did.
Basically, you saying can he have it in court? And basically, can he be innocent until proven guilty? Basically, that's what you're trying to say, right?
There's really no day in court, because even with the Chris Brown thing, even the fact that Rihanna said she started it, they still went against Chris Brown for years.
Because he
Because he
beat her
still put his
up.
hands on a woman.
Bruh, she hit him first.
He can't restrain her. His only option was to punch her in the face.
I ain't look, bro. I can't say what I would do in the
What
situation, but you ain't finna hit me.
Usually not having boxing matches with her face. Goddamn it! What's up?
What's that?
Look, ain't nobody finna put their hands on me. I don't know how I'm gonna react, but it is what it is.
But even in that situation,
you gotta go back to work.
Yeah. When you heard that situation with Chris Brown, because I don't know how about Chris Brown, but let's just dive into it a little bit.
Okay.
It never said that that she hit him first. She said how the count happened was that she asked him who was testing his phone because she saw the message out of the corner of her eye, and then he said, "Don't worry about it." She snatched the phone. When she snatched the phone, he proceeded to pack out her ass, and it went from there.
Okay. So what you saying? All I'm saying is why they can't.
So that's why you got charged. That's why you got charged with domestic violence, because you proceeded to Pacquiao somebody, not out of the fear that she attacked you, but out of the fear that she was gonna read something in your phone that you didn't want her to see in the moment.
Bro, I agree. I hear you. I agree with you. I'm just saying the same way y'all gonna back Rihanna and Megan. Allow.
But we had proof that Chris did it. He even testified that he did.
We didn't have proof. We didn't have proof. He just apologized.
No, he went to court. Okay, he got put on probation for it. He testified that he did.
I think he admitted it, didn't he?
Yes.
Bro. Okay, well, ain't no winning. Ain't no winning, bro.
Hey, don't be a lawyer. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't open that shit.
I can understand. Maybe Ashawn is just saying like Tory should be allowed the same innocence until proved guilty.
Well, no,
like everyone
I get
else.
that he's guilty, but why can't he come back? Like, all of us can't jump on his back and prosecute him ourselves. We're doing it in the street and in the courtroom. Let that man come back. Let him work his way back.
From what?
From being, people taking him off of features, and he not getting deals and all type of stuff.
That just naturally happens when shit like that happens.
That's not fair.
Why is it not fair?
Because his money's gonna get cut, and Megan money gonna get double.
So let me tell you. Let me tell you how this thing go, right?
But if Megan the victim, what the?
No. Hold on, D. Let me break it down to you real quick. When the person who was victimized come out and say, this person victimized me, and the person who was accused of victimizing the person don't come out immediately and say, no, I didn't do that, or whatever case may be. Instead, they wait till a month to drop a fucking album talking shit. And then after that,
he wasn't talking shit in the album. You need to listen to the album.
Hold on. Then after that, I remember your point after that happened. You was like, well, his album said this. Man, he ain't no charge been brought up, et cetera. Then charges were brought up after the fact. Hey, look, you're gonna lose money in the initial conversation though, because all the things are pointing in your direction. Now,
he lost money before that though.
I'm gonna tell you though, in the end of the day, when he go to court and he's found that he didn't do it, or a story comes out and through court that this is not how it happened, somebody else did it, and she knew she was lying. Now things are gonna be role reversal. And she's gonna be the one that's gonna be pushed aside, and he will have opportunity to get the money he had lost prior to everything happening. But in the moment right now, it's just gonna happen naturally. Because the victim said that the person victimized that person is what it is.
I get what you're saying. I agree. I'm just saying, like, don't just. Why we all got to jump on him?
Matter of fact, you got a black woman right there with you. Your sister right there. Ask your sister if she think Tori's innocent.
She do.
I
And she
don't
think
hear her
he's
say
coochie
that.
with.
I hear you say that.
Do you think Tory Lanez is innocent?
After I heard the security guard say what he said, yes, I think she coming up for her best friend.
Damn.
And she don't talk to the girl no more. First of all, they was an odd ass couple anyways.
Well, he was breaking all their backs. So, hey, couple points for the short man.
This ain't baby league.
Oh, well, I don't know. They ain't no mentalies come in. Whatever the hell it is. You hear that, right?
And then, first of all,
Now what you say?
she didn't get shot. She got grades.
She said she didn't get shot. She got grades. And
She been popping coochie since.
I think you asking the wrong person. No,
Okay,
they want you to side with Megan.
No, we don't want nobody
to
side
do
with anybody.
anything.
I believe in men and women.
Oh, she said she believe in men here and women.
But there are people that
Oh,
hate you. I
my.
expect you to not pass out.
Okay, so hey, look,
There's an unpopular opinion we can dive into.
tell Shirley to go somewhere. See, she got short hair like a wrestler. It's okay.
That's why I don't get nobody.
That's life.
All right, so
You get hit back. That you know what? That's a good unpopular opinion. I actually agree. You hit me, I get to hit you back. I don't give a damn that I'm stronger. You should have kept your hands to yourself.
So, Sean, before I dig into that, because we're adults that can have differing opinions, can you clarify for me what hit means? So, if we're arguing, and let's say I slap you, what do you feel like you then have the right to do to me?
Slap you back.
That was nasty. So you feel like it's cool for you to slap a woman?
I feel like it is, but I've never done it. I done had a girl spit in my face. I don't put my hand.
You a dumbass for not getting their ass back.
I don't actually. I wouldn't hit a woman, but I'm saying keep your hands to yourself. That's all I'm saying.
So you wouldn't personally do it, but you don't think there's anything wrong with other men doing it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
So if you think it's okay, then why wouldn't you do it?
Because I just won't put my hands on the female. I don't look. You asking the wrong one. I can't
So
explain.
you don't actually think it's okay.
You gonna put apples in there? I do, but I don't. I mean, sometimes you just okay. I'm bigger. I'm big and I'm stronger. Okay, y'all want to hear my sister opinion? I don't know what my Bluetooth said.
No, really.
Cause she going off about it. I'm saying though, some women are bigger than they men. I mean, if Megan jumped on Tory is half her size. If he jumped on, hey, it is what it is. Oh, you need
what
to
you
know.
think, Dwight, from your blurry vision?
Well, my vision isn't blurry.
I'm not your vision, you right? Your blurry screen.
It's not. It's clear. It's clear, man.
You got aluminum foil?
Do you think that you think it's okay for men to hit women if the woman hit the man first or the man first?
Well, I done already drove everybody else off. Might as well drive anybody that's listening now off. Man, beat bait. No, I'm just playing. Nah, but real talk.
Oh, okay.
Nah, my thing is, I think you should try to remove yourself from the situation as much as possible. As much as humanly possible, try to remove yourself from the situation. Or if you can't, just try to subdue your aggressor if you can. But basically try to remove yourself from the situation. But we all know that sometimes you can't remove yourself from it, so you might try to walk away and they still might be the aggressor. Then you might have to wear a storm. You might just have to, hey, somebody come get her. Somebody come get her. Somebody come get her. After the third, somebody come get her. Then your fist need to come get her.
Hey, so you don't in front of 20,000 people, right?
Who?
You said 20,000 people. They must all be miniature dolls or something.
And micro people.
Yeah, micro.
Oh, that's actually one of my homeboys. Well, how you know who watching?
Cause I just did it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, my bad. Whatever y'all live.
See, and I'm just
Well, what was her opinion? What's your opinion?
She started it. Her opinion is, if you hit me, I'm gonna hit your ass back. Yeah.
I don't feel like you hit me.
I mean, some people feel that way.
No, I mean, what's your opinion as a female?
I don't agree.
Dealing with
Hello.
Particular. Yeah, what's that?
Hello.
Hello, you on the radio?
Oh, Sean got a Bluetooth in, so she can't hear us.
Of course not.
Hello.
Hello, you on the radio? 313.
Hello.
Good night, caller. Yes.
It looks like it's frozen.
Oh God. Sean, please get it together.
Because he had an iPhone 12. If he had an iPhone 12, you wouldn't have any
Yeah,
problem.
he just had any Apple product, period. This
Yeah.
wouldn't even be an issue.
He's about to be gone again.
You do have Apple.
I see him.
Hello.
No, they froze.
Yes. Oh my Lord Jesus. Yep, and there he goes. So yeah. Y'all make my job so hard. Oh my God.
Hey, so what's the black business of the night, man? Because it's about that time, man.
But wait, but I want to dig into this a little. Oh Lord
shit,
Jesus,
funny.
get back.
Hold on.
We can dig into it next week. Because
Hello.
We want 3. Hello.
Okay, so you wanted my opinion?
yes,
Okay, I don't believe in domestic violence, but I do believe if a female keep continuously hit a man and the man say stop hitting on me, then I feel like the man should hit her. Yeah.
What's the difference between that and domestic violence?
Because domestic violence, they just be doing it just to be doing it out of any little thing. But females feel like because a man keeps saying that they don't hit women, they got the a right to abuse a man. That's not the case. So women just feel like they don't feel like it's equal. So I feel like if it should be you hit me, I hit you back. And if you spit on me, then he got the right to knock you out. Because spitting is nasty. That's the ultimate disrespect.
So you don't feel like men have almost the responsibility to exhibit some type of self-control and either exit the situation or contain the situation before it escalates to a place of you physically harming a woman?
Most people, like some dudes do. Some dudes say, leave me alone, stop hitting me, stop hitting me, stop hitting me. And the woman follows behind the dude and keep putting their hands on the dude. So
you saying the man is saying
she basically said the same thing I said.
You walking away from the situation, but you're chasing behind him, continuously hitting person to a point where he feel like it's probably nothing that's for him to do but the DDT.
Then it becomes self-defense.
Yeah, so one good punch is gonna knock the damn daylights into that female to let her know you can't hit this man because he will hurt you.
Now I will say this though, I don't agree with hitting women, but I do know that some women thoroughly believe in if a man don't smack me around or quote unquote put me in my place, that they truly don't care about me. And so they
I feel like a man should put me in my place, but I don't feel like you should put your hands on me.
Well, what I'm saying is that when you have those situations when you're having a domestic situation and it's somebody putting their hands on somebody else, that if I'm gonna continue to push this envelope or put my hands on you just so I can see how far I can take you, and if you don't put me in my place, aka what you saying, knock me the hell out, I'm gonna keep doing it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep on going that route because I feel like that's the only way I really will listen to what you're telling me to do.
Well, she gonna come across she gonna come across the right man that's gonna put her in her place. And then
but when it happens, she will be okay with it. So like I said, some women are like that. I don't know why.
Yeah, but that's a different case.
Yeah. Like I heard that every woman who eat grapefruits are batshit crazy.
What they got to do with what y'all talking about?
I'm just saying what I hear in the streets.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just answering your question. I just feel like women and men shouldn't put their hands on each other.
I can agree with you on that. Everybody keep their hands to themselves and respect one another's space to not put your hands on somebody. If you don't want to put your hands on you, don't put your hands on anybody else. I was raised that way.
And if the female always talking about equality, that goes with it too. If you don't want nobody put your hands, if you don't want nobody putting their hands on you, don't put your hands on somebody else. It work both ways.
Have you already voted, Shauna?
Have I what?
Voted already?
Not recently. No, I am though.
You are?
Yeah, I don't know who I'm voting for. I'm just gonna do Democrat. I don't know who I'm voting for because I don't know politics.
See, there we go. Were you raised Democrat?
Hell, I don't damn know.
But you know that most black people go Democrat, right?
The last time I voted Democrat. Sean told me to vote Democrat, so I voted Democrat.
That's kind of what this whole episode in our podcast today, that's kind of what it's about. It's about the mob mentality of people's psyche and what you're thinking. That, people do things just out of the sure fact that everybody else do it. Like most black people vote Democrat just because we was raised to vote Democrat. We don't know what the hell going on. We don't know the people that's really, going the policies, none of that type of thing. We just know, that's Democrat. I'm gonna go Democrat. So
I thought Republicans always had money, so I thought Democrats were poor.
That's okay. All right, that's one way to look at it. That's I hear you.
I hear you. Funny, but I always because most Republicans got money and rich.
You'll be surprised. A lot of them don't. A lot of them live in trailer parks.
I want to. What do you mean?
Okay.
Okay. All right, it's 9:20. Let's transition to the black business.
We about to hit the black business up real quick, y'all. Thank you, Sean, for your time. We appreciate you.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you
coming on and letting us know what's happening with you.
You're welcome.
Are you eating a grapefruit?
Sean, get my damn plate because I want to eat it now. I want my damn meat in my burrito.
All right. Sean, I'm going to see why y'all figure that out.
Y'all should have a cooking show.
There we go. Okay. Yep.
Let's go black business.
Do y'all want to go with the sea moss or do you want to go with the wood company?
Oh no, let's go to wood company because we show off our trinkets. What we got? Our gifts.
Where's yours?
Oh, snap.
Oh, yes.
I got a picture of my gift. Everybody got y'all gift?
Sean, y'all like y'all faces so close in the camera?
Okay. Everybody got theirs? Y'all ready?
Yo. Got mine on my keys, baby.
Oh, can I see mine? There we go. Booyah.
So our black business this week is Stanton Wood Co. Formerly known as just Ribbon and Wood.
Hold on, AP. Before you go, you know that's kind of messed up, right? You gave us these gifts, right? What are these gifts supposed to do?
What the hell are you supposed to do?
Nigga, they ain't supposed to. I'm
just saying they keychains, right?
Yeah.
Why has D got it on his phone? You see, mine is on my keys.
So all right. So
his is on his keys, and his keys are not near us.
Yeah, my keys on my keys at. But
you see, I went and got mine though, right? Okay. Okay. My bad.
You also don't own the car. So
thank you, P. After for this. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You don't own a car, so that's why you got your keys on you because you got house keys. But
look at that, baby.
Like the Johnson man, you got a bunch of fucking keys for no damn reason.
Look at that, baby. Because I'm a black king.
But let me tell
these
you,
are black keys.
But let me tell you, the backstory to that picture, I actually found the gift days ago before she told us what it was.
Right.
And I took a picture to prove that I already knew what it was prior to it. Yeah, that's all. So that's where the picture came from. I knew it like a week in advance. And she was like, I got something for y'all. I was like, I wonder what is it. And anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so our business, the Stanton Wood Company. Their web address is
I
stantonwoodco.com.
can do it too, bro.
What you are seeing Dwayne and D'Angelo hold up is a keychain that I gifted them to celebrate their 1 year. Okay, although it came a little late, but it is a Black King keychain. That's what you're seeing. So they make it says at Stanton Wood Company we provide custom handcrafted gifts, home decor, accessories, and more. They are based out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and it is a husband and wife. Maybe you're not even all the way in the thing. It's a husband and wife company. Let's see if y'all can see that. I got it.
There you go.
There we go. So those are the owners of Stanton Wood Company.
A king and the queen.
You may have noticed the necklace that the husband was wearing. Here are some of their other offerings. Hopefully, I can see that. This is so janky. I swear, we are just nice episodes and interesting. Anyway, hopefully, you guys can see some of their offerings. Again, the website, Dwayne, if you could put it in for me, is Stanton STATON. So maybe that's Staton Woodco. STATON Woodco.com. That's also their name on social media, Staton Woodco, STATON WOODCO. And they make all types of things. They have wooden desk plates if you want to put your name or anything on your desk. Again, they have keychains, they have earrings for women, they have necklaces.
Took extra hours not to do it.
All types of things.
Took extra hours not to complete.
So, okay.
Friday,
Yep.
Monday's my
But that is our Black-owned business this week.
Not all that, but
I can see that. Did you type it in, Dwayne? There we go. Thank you.
Yes.
Now, on that note, y'all go ahead and wrap this thing up so we can end it.
Hey man, my bad for driving everybody off, man. Calling Jesus an alien and all, and you know.
Hey man, it's fine.
But truthfully,
It is
and
what
this
it
is
is.
not my show, so y'all might have a differing opinion. But I just feel like we're all adults and we can all come together and have conversations and not necessarily agree on the topic. There's nothing wrong with
Like
somebody.
I said it was in jest. You know what I'm saying? I just said I have some doubts, but
even if you
overall, I believe in everything that's going
and you're
on.
entitled to it.
Oh,
And
no
you
doubt. That's why I said it.
People think it's a fairy tale. We're all entitled to our opinions. As long as I'm not pushing my opinion on you, then it shouldn't be an issue.
Or being disrespectful about it.
Right. I ain't disrespecting you. I'm not saying, oh, what you're saying is wrong. Oh my God. I'm just saying this is my opinion. And we're all entitled to those. Like I'm entitled to want to punch Sean in the face right now for this camera angle. What is happening?
Anything is tacos, oh man.
Sean, I need you to start eating before 8 o'clock on Saturday.
He's shooting a cooking show at the same time.
Can y'all hear me?
Now he want to settle down when the show over.
Right.
He think it's the old season where we was up here for 5 hours.
They muted me.
Nah, we been on mute, you bro.
We didn't. You're not on mute.
I was on mute.
You were on mute
No.
for like 5 seconds while you and your sister was arguing about something.
Y'all arguing about tomatoes, and then we like, all right, we don't need all that.
Good thing she don't eat tomatoes, right?
Right, I don't know what y'all arguing about something.
And now we're looking at the ceiling. Say goodbye.
Hey, real quick before we get up off here, I know y'all see the hair, Dwayne, Sean, y'all jealous. Hey man, this 30-some-year-old hair right here, bro. You hear that, Dwayne? You see that? The lusciousness.
All right, we'll see you in a couple years, bro. When that whole middle is gone, you're like, dang, man.
I spray paint that shit black.
You gonna get that Carlos Buse. Yo,
the Beijing.
My barber cut my joint, and then he sprays that fill-in shit, and I be thinking like, why are you doing this, bro? 'Cause all I'm doing once I leave here, I'm going home and take a shower and just wash it right on out. So it's like I never understand why he does it, huh?
Your barber do that shit for real?
Yeah, but I don't understand why. Because it's like, bro, as soon as I leave the chair, I'm going straight home and get in the shower, and it just wash it right out.
How much do that nigga charge you for a haircut?
25, 30.
For me, like me personally, my barber personally, he charges me $25, and that's everything. But he said for me, God asked him because he went up on his prices. And I was like, well, did you go up on your price? You know what I'm saying? No, I need to pay that. He like, nah, you grandfathered in. So for me, he charged me 25. So I give him 30. And then like if I get a lineup, then I give him 20. And that's the typical thing.
So but he do the Beijing shit for 30?
You talking about the spray shit?
Yeah.
He does everything on me. But like I said, we go back a little way. So like I said, if you like a new customer, you might not do it, unless, whatever. But for me, he does it. And I don't understand why.
Hey man.
It's like a waste.
my brother, he ain't whipped out no Beijing for you boy now yet. I thank God.
But you don't need it.
I know it. I ain't want to say it. Somebody said it. But thank God. You get what I'm saying? I'm doing this thing right now.
Right.
Hey, look, in my beard. Hold on, what is it? See this side right here? Oh, here you go.
Also, you getting that Instagram shit like everybody, how they be having like just random hair everywhere, like it's a beard. Like that ain't no damn beard.
Hey,
that's just random hair.
Hey, fuck you bald-headed squirrel-looking motherfucker.
Whatever.
My beard.
I grow hair where I need to on my balls.
I've been growing this beard for 2 months. It's coming in slowly but surely.
You gonna be why you got hair?
My head match my face.
Bro, why you got hair on your balls, bro? No homo.
What?
Because that's where hair grows. It's on your balls.
Yeah, this your turn to something else right quick. I'm not here for that. But all right, but we appreciate y'all who came and support and enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week with more inquisitive topics. Might be a little more lighthearted next week.
Well, ain't nobody be watching next week. We're done. We thought the tranny episode got them, but I guess not. I mean, we endured that. I don't know how much. I don't know if we Teflon Dons around here.
Well, I mean, if this one is still up there next week, yeah, we might be careful. It might get reported.
I think everything's fine.
We might be bulletproof, man. If everybody come back next week, we might be bulletproof. I don't know.
Somebody's still watching though. It still say 6 people.
That's us.
I'm watching. It doesn't count.
We're not on 6 devices.
But I'm on 2. I'm on 2 myself.
No, you streaming here. Restream doesn't count.
It don't count.
I'm on 2.
Oh,
I'm not talking about stream. I'm on 2. I'm on 2 YouTubes.
Gotcha.
So all right. So that's 2 for you.
Amari's 1.
That's 1 for Amari. That's 3. I'm on my phone. That's 4.
I'm not on.
Yeah, that's not on. So we still got 2 people watch somewhere.
I'm
gotta play
it's some random old white dude jacking off.
It's actually only 5. I only see 5. So
it's showing 6 on here. Maybe somebody's on Facebook.
Yeah. Maybe on Facebook. Yeah, it's like I said, it's Rasmia. She probably asleep.
Where am I going?
She was here, but she might have jumped off too.
Yeah, she like, where, girl? We out.
Yeah. So if we have more than 5 people next week, then we might be all right. Hey man, I had to do it, man. I had to, man. I had to ruin it,
bro.
I see niggas having a good time. I'm gonna ruin it.
Hey, look, Dwayne, if that's the case, hey, look, they don't want to hear our true conversations we be having, boy. Woo-woo.
Yeah.
You know what? I've never had this conversation with you about aliens and God.
Nah, me and Dwayne has a conversation about religion, and it goes all the way left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe in it. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I believe in it. I believe in everything. It's just, I just think it's just some holes in there. Just the logical portion of me, you know what I'm saying, like can pick out some holes.
You said holes or holes?
Holes. HOLES.
The hole in the top of your scalp.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I do
that,
need to go bald. You're right.
On your roof right there.
But you
just confirmed it for me.
Your ass, nigga.
Y'all so childish.
Hey, if you still on, hey, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up.
God love you. Hey, and Dwayne, I got your Target 212. I'm not 212. What is she called? La Vista.
Target? I was just over there. Well, I guess I wasn't over there. Well, I came to your house, but
I just heard it. Just no. You said what, Dwayne?
He said he was just over there.
No, I said I passed by Target. You know, well, it was way before I came to y'all crib, but no, I thought about it. Anyways, yeah, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's one of my stores.
What you doing on this side of town, Dwayne? Home?
Yeah, cause we never did get.
I came to y'all crib, man.
We know. What else did you come up here to do?
That's a topic for a whole nother podcast. Whole nother podcast, man.
Well, I knew he was going to some coochie because he had a gun and 2 magazines.
Just
okay,
case.
I'll admit it dealt with a female. I'll admit it dealt with a female. I'll admit that, but that's all I'm gonna admit.
And sure, just in case this old man came home, that nigga's ready to go.
No, but Fred, Mom, like I said, that's partially got something to do with it. But I still wanted you to see it, though. That's what I'm saying. That was really my reason. I wanted you to see it.
I didn't know, man.
Cause the thing is, I've had the holster and the carry thing for like a few weeks now, but I've never really worn it. You know what I'm saying? And plus my conceal thing it could go on inside or the outside, so it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I wanted you to see if y'all could see it. That was my main reason.
The only person that was able to see it was Sean, but he can't see shit in front of the face. Was still.
I don't think he really saw it, bro. I don't really think he saw it. I think he picked up on it when I said something.
Yeah.
Or then again, he might be eagle eye. I don't know.
No, you can't outside. You can't have in front of me eye. This nigga can't see shit in front of him. So he clean across the room, and you kind of in the kitchen where it's kind of with light one on that. Like, yeah, I see it. Like, nigga, how?
Well, like I said, maybe he might have picked up on it when I went like this, and like my shirt might have rose up, and he might have like seen it. That's what I'm saying. So.
Maybe. I don't know. But hey,
he's trying to respond.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I said dear hater, and I'm nearsighted. Or is it farsighted?
He don't even know what side he is.
No, exactly. He not in front of me sight, I guess.
There you go. Hey, that one.
It's all
y'all
good.
have a great night, fellas. I gotta go watch the luxurious hair. It's a lot upkeep with this cheek, you know.
Hey, Coffee.
Damn,
Bye,
Coffee.
Yeah, we about to hop off, Coffee.
God bless you, Coffee.
I think Coffee.
God bless you.
All right.
We'll be speaking blasphemous.
Blasphemy.
I'm a heathen.
We were just having a show about differing opinions, Coffee. Go back and watch the replay and give us your thoughts. We'd love to hear them.
Comment in this thing. Hopefully we'll see it.
Whatever. All right, y'all, bye.
See you later. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody's have fun.